Welcome back, folks, one and all, to Let's Play Doom 64 Retribution version 1.5, played through the GZDoom engine on the Doomslayer difficulty. I'm the Wolf Arrock, and we are at the last tech-based map for the entire game. Map 08, Final Outpost. We start out in this tiny little room, and when you press the switch, watch out for an ambush! Not my finest moment, I know. But I can still survive. We'll be getting a soul sphere and some blue armor later anyway. Just watch out for another ambush as you step into this light. You missed! Stormtrooper. And now we can just help ourselves out. We can pick up the chain gun if need be. And we can also open up a secret. This little mini maze has a backpack and a chainsaw if you need one. Just watch out for all the lost souls. And then when you're done with this area, you can press a switch, that passage opens up, and you can help yourself out through that wall. In conjunction to picking up the backpack, I won't be using the plasma gun for this map, because I'm saving that for the next map, because with that plasma gun, with that next map, we're going to have some fun. So press this switch, run away from the imp ambush, and then we press this switch, which opens up this passage. This teleporter is currently inaccessible, so we just have to make our way down this snake-like passage. At the end is a switch, which will summon in more imps, but also... Oh, there's no switch, just a shotgun. I'm guessing just going down here and summoning those imps is what lowers down the teleporter then. So this. And through that teleporter, watch out for the lost souls, and grab yourself the blue keycard by jumping off. We also have a blue armor for a secret here, behind that blood pool. But we'll be picking that up later. Probably after the map's finally coming to an end. For now, we just have to find a switch, which gives us access to a passage, which gives us access to a second switch, to lower down the red key. Just watch out for the imps. And then I just simply scour along the edges of the wall until I find an obscure little passage that's usually a little bit hard to spot, which gives us the switch that we need. Just watch out for some zombies in a barren. Yeah, no sense in wasting rockets. We're indoors for starters, but I'd like to also take as many rockets with me as possible. So, where's that little alcove? Must be over this way. There you are. It lowers down the red key, that switch, and then when you pick up the key, it opens up a monster closet. It's just one single barren, so nothing to panic over. And then we can just leave. Now what we have to do now is press that switch, take that elevator. I see the berserker, I'll pick that up later. Just deal with another baron. and we'll attend to that red door later. It's actually 100% optional. It's just there for if you want the kills in the plasma gun. We'll talk more about that later. For now, we're off to go get the yellow key. Let's see if there's any... Yes, we need the Soul Sphere. Just be mindful of the Baron that spawns in response. And then behind this door is some Lost Souls guarding the yellow key. Shut up, birdie. And here's the yellow key itself, and you're probably thinking, is this a puzzle? Because I see switches in the alcoves here. Do I have to do anything with those? No, you don't. Just go back through this door, press that switch, and hey, presto, the yellow key is yours. You could just fuck around with these switches and think you've done something wrong because it's responding to how you press the keys. But fact of the matter is, you just have to hit that yellow switch and the key is yours. Moving on, let's go down for the yellow key. This is the last stretch towards the exit itself. We'll just snipe off all the imps that come towards us. Coming up to the door like good Christian folk asking me if I found Jesus. And we want to get rid of all of these imps before we move further, because once we pick up a particular rocket, Barons will spawn on these platforms, as well as on the sides, and that's no fun. Okay, they're all dead, so we can bring the rockets out now. And I guess what I'll go for is the Baron on the far side over there first. And then after all they're all dead, the exit becomes accessible. Always with the wonderful scripting. Let's go get those plasma cells quickly. And then we're going to go head for the red door. While we're heading for the red door, I suppose I could have just saved all my health and then picked up the Berserker and then the Soul Sphere afterwards, but these are fairly tough fights and I wanted to make sure I could actually survive them. We'll deal with the Baron first, and then we've got a load of zombies to deal with. So we'll just snipe them off with the single shotgun. Okay, so all the zombies are dead, aren't they? Now, this here is a bit of an optional puzzle to collect some additional cellular ammo for the plasma gun. So when you press the switch, plasma gun disappears. We can look on the camera and it'll give us a clue as to where it is. Now, every time you hit on that camera, it changes angles spontaneously. So what I like to do to work out where it is press on this lower left column and lower it down. Don't press on any more. Just press on the camera. And you'll see that it's pretty much right next to the column we just lowered down. I want to get an eye. Eventually we'll be able to see the lower left column lowered down in the proper place. That looks like the lower right. And it looks like it's in its usual spot where we stand here and press on this pillar or column or whatever it is. And there's the plasma gun. I'm starting to wonder if that's the usual spot where it's found, right here on the map, because that's been consistent. I may be wrong. I always thought it would just change locations spontaneously every time you came through this map. But that's been consistent. Anyway, we have got the plasma gun. We will go collect the blue armor and the berserker pack. That's all 2 secrets. And that's probably 77% items. So let's take the teleporter one more time. Hit the switch to lower the elevator. And then just make our way towards the home stretch. Plasma gun at the ready. Just very carefully navigate these stairs and platforms. So if I had to talk about the map's layout, it doesn't feel like anything out of the ordinary. Nothing outstanding, nothing wrong with it. Good old standard tech-based mapping design. And the fights are fairly tough, which I approve. The most outstanding thing about Final Outpost is it's the last tech base for starters. And it also has the plasma gun puzzle, where you have to work out where the plasma gun is based on one of the pillars you've lowered down. And if you mess with too many pillars, it soft locks the puzzle and you'll no longer have access to the plasma gun at all. You can bang on all the switches afterwards, nothing will happen. Which is why I tell you, just hit the one pillar in the corner and you'll be able to work out where the plasma gun has spawned. Once again, yeah, I don't know if it's consistent where it spawns or if it's different each time and I just got lucky. But, yeah, that's fine with me. That's about everything I can say for this map. We're just going to let the story roll, and then we're going to hell! Well, if it's triple UAC, if it's triple grade A UAC poison they crave, I'll give them every last drop of it.